Steve, the games with these guys have always been really close, even though you've won. Just talk a little bit about that.
Well, they're good. I mean, Juwan Evans, Forte, Carroll, Coach Underwood, he does a great job. They're good. They're very, very good offensively, can really score. They push the pace. Transition is huge. Ball screen defense is huge. And then they really do a good job getting ball reversal and really, really cut hard. And so we've got to do a good job of getting back in transition. We've got to do a good job rebounding the ball if we can get them to miss.
Coach, what does this tournament provide you guys? What kind of opportunity? You guys are in the NCAA tournament. What does this tournament do for you?
I think it does a lot of things. Get an opportunity to play against some really good teams again. This could be really a Sweet 16 matchup, really, when you look at it. I mean, you got two really good teams. I think it gives us an opportunity to win a championship. Anytime you play for a championship is a huge thing. And the second thing, it can improve seeding. And so if you can make a good run here, you can improve seeding.
How wide open is this tournament, as deep as the Big 12 is right now?
I think it's really wide open. I mean, these games tonight will be really competitive. TCU, Oklahoma. TCU is very good. I know they're on a little downhill spiral right now, but Fisher, Robinson, Brodzinski, very, very good. And then Texas Tech, I mean, they win tonight. They split with West Virginia and took them to double overtime up there. And so Texas has Jared Howland. I mean, and he's a lottery pick maybe, and he's on 10th place team. So, and then you look at the 1 through 6. I think they're all very good, very well coached. All got really good players, and that makes a big difference. So it should be a lot of fun.
You've already beaten them twice. Do you change anything up for the third time?
I think it's more just about attention to detail. Review what we were good at. Review the little things we got to tidy up, whether it's underneath, out of bounds defense, transition. Ball screen defense. We're not gonna make a million changes. There'll be some tweaks, and then offensively to make sure that we understand what we're doing every possession. But we've got some older guys that have been here, understand the moment, and whether we beat them twice, split, or got swept, doesn't matter. It's about what would happen tomorrow at 11:30.
How valuable is that experience in a situation like this, one and done?
The seniors' experience,
yeah.
I think it's huge. Monte, Naz, Matt, they've been here. They've won games here. Deontay's been a great senior for us. So, I mean, those 3 out of those 4 guys have a lot of experience here of winning games. And so, I think that's huge. And, obviously we'll feed off those guys. When our seniors are playing well, we're very, very good.
When you've looked at the tape, is Oklahoma State playing as well in these last 2 losses as they were even when they were ripping off 8 or 9 or whatever that was?
Yeah, I mean, they lost to 2 top 25 teams and the first place and second place team in the second best league in the country. And so 1 on the road, 1 at home. Both games came down to the last 2 minutes. They're good. I mean, Juwan Evans is a pro. Phil Forte is an all-league player, and Carroll's going to be a pro one day. And so they're good. They're very, very good offensively, and that's the biggest thing. This game's going to come down to who's going to be the best defensive team of being able to control, Morris, Long, Thomas, Burton, Forte, Evans, Carroll, Hammonds.
Coach, in your 3 biggest wins this year, Deontay has been pretty much a star in all those games. How big is he to making a deep run, not only this tournament but the next tournament?
I think he's big because he provides us some mismatches, at that 4 spot. We'll play him at the 5. We haven't played him at the 5 as much lately down the stretch. We've kind of find our groove, playing bigger with Solomon. But he's big because he's a mismatch guy. He can make threes, he can defend, he can rebound. When we went through that little 6-game winning streak, I think he averaged 15 points, 4 or 5 rebounds, but he was very efficient. And that's the thing we got to continue to preach to him about being efficient.
Has it been fun watching Evans and Monte battle?
Yeah, it is. I mean, those guys are great. They're great. I think they both represent their programs the right way, represent their universities the right way. Juwan Evans had to go through some adversity last year with the shoulder, and he's came back. And the thing, credit to him too, is he had a great non-conference, kind of started slow in conference, and now he's came the last 2/3 of the year he's been really good. And obviously he's another guy that's going to play basketball for a long time. But him and Monte is a great battle, and I'll get into the Bob Cousy Award later.
For you, the senior class has won 2 of these things.
That's a separate press conference. Talking about that.
The seniors have won 2 of these. How bad do they want to end on that note again this year?
I mean, I'm sure they want too bad, but you got to beat Oklahoma State tomorrow first to get an opportunity to play in the semifinal game. And so, we just talk about right now just going 1-0 and beating Oklahoma State, and that's where our focus is. But it'd be great. I mean, these guys have done a lot of great things. They've set some records. They've our motto with those 4 seniors this summer was leave your jersey in a better place. This book we read called The Legacy, and I think they've done that. And we got to continue to, they got to continue to push the envelope. If they could do that here this weekend, that would be amazing. but we got to beat Oklahoma State first.
On defense, it seems like steals has been a good statistical category for you guys so far. How much has that allowed you guys to get out and run, and what has that done?
Yeah, that's something that just kind of developed. It's not anything. We're not a pressing team. We're a gap-oriented team. We're not out pressuring and trying to deny, but when we're good in gaps and we've got deflections or our ball screen defensive coverage is good, we've been able to turn people over. A lot more than I would have expected, to be honest. We chart deflections, but it's not something that we, hey, we want to turn people over, we want to turn people over. But we are very good at changing from defense to offense. And that's one thing we preach is running wings, running to the rim, and, getting that ball to change ends of the floor quick.
Do you like the fact that you just played these guys like a week ago, or does
Yeah, I think so. I think it's good. I think they have a good feel for us. We have a good feel for them. Let's just go play now. Both teams will probably do some tweaking a little bit, but I couldn't see a whole bunch of different changes. And we both know each other well. They're a totally different team. Now it was different playing them the second time because they were so different than the first time. But Kansas game, watching them play Kansas, that was a high level game. It was a fun game to watch. Even when you're scouting, it's still a fun game to watch.
Have you talked to Otts since last night?
Talked
TJ?
to.
Otts.
I just texted him last night. I texted him after each game during the tournament. And then last night, he responded to all the other ones. I figured last night he probably had 500 texts. So great moment for him. He did an unbelievable job. Mike Dom, I just texted him, keep giving the ball to Mike Dom. But that's really happy for him. I thought he did a great job, especially seeing his team get better throughout the year. I thought that's a sign of a really good coach. So happy for him.
Does that non-conference tournament help you with a morning game and also preparing a team for possibility of back-to-back games?
Yeah, I think we played Miami in an early game, and so our guys will be ready to go. The good thing about it is if you win tomorrow, you get a lot of time to rest and watch games and relax and really enjoy the tournament.
Last 12